All right, welcome back, folks. This time we're still on the 68, back on it. And this time, now that we've got it polished and shined up and everything, got her looking pretty good. This time we're going to take care of a lot of the little stuff, as in floor pans. Let's see, what else? Tying up some loose ends under the hood. Uh, Hopefully put a CB radio back in it. And the big thing is see if we can get this bed, see if it'll still dump. So we'll have to go through it and make sure the hydraulic lines are good and see if it'll raise up. So let's get into it. And if you've not watched the previous videos on this, we've done the interior, we've completely cleaned it up, rebuilt the bed, everything. Go back and watch them before you watch this one. That way everything will make sense. But be sure and go back and watch them other videos. That's pretty good. Got a lot of work done on it. So let's get into it. All right, like I said, we're going to start with these race vented floorboards. And they got it's not terrible. Yeah, it really is. So now, obviously, if you want to do this, the proper way to do this is to come in here with a screwdriver or something, poke around till you find good metal. Okay, and then you draw your line, cut that out all around through here, and then you order floor pans for this truck. And then you take this and use it as a template, lay it on the new floor pans, and trace it out. Okay? And then you weld these in and grind them all down and make them look good and everything. And if you're doing one of those concourse restorations for them highfalutin people, you want to weld the backside, sand it down, and make it look like it's never been replaced, because that will cost you points at the car show. So we're going to fix this, but we're not going to do any of that. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got the budget. We're doing this as easy and cheaply as possible in the form of roofing tin. It's great stuff. That's good enough. Anyways, this is just that old Ripple roofing tin that almost every barn's had on it for the last 200 years. So we'll take this, cut it to fit, and then we'll put her in the floorboard, and we're going to hold it all together with where are they at? Well, I'll have to find them, but we'll just self-tapper it in. Quick, easy, to the point. It'll keep fumes from coming up into the cab. We'll be in good shape. Now, one thing I am going to do is on the edges, when we get it cut to size, I'll flatten all them ripples. That way it's a nice flat surface. And hey, we may even run some seam sealer around it. Some of that body caulk, Might do that just to seal it up a little bit. Hey, whatever works. So I had a smaller piece laying around here somewhere. So I need to find it and figure out how close that is to fitting. Where, oh where has it gone? Maybe it's on the other side. Is it under here? No. Let's see what did I do with that? Oh, there it is. I was close. You can see that's pretty close to the size of a floorboard, so let's go back through here. Oh, and we will see what we can do. Oh, that's not good. Scratching the paint. It ain't tight in there. Let's see. It might be just a shade. Yeah, it's just a shade too big right there. So, let's take this back out. And we'll do some measuring and see what we're working with. Let's measure this thing. And let me see. What we're dealing with here. Let's see. Have we got enough? A little bit dark. Let's see. Let's get my little pocket light. Oh yeah, we can go right there. Yeah, we can go right there. That's good. That'd be good enough. Yeah. Alright. So now, I'm going to take that. Now, we're up against what it's going to be. So, I'm going to call that 23 inches long. And 20, we'll call it 21. And that ought to give us enough to go up. Alright, so 23 by 21. I believe we'll be alright. Alright, back over here. It's close. Yeah, it's close. Alright. And that's about 20. Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay, I might have to do a little bit there. Because that's way, yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I'll get this cut out and I'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Alright. Now, we've got our new floor pan in. And it's decently sturdy. So now, what we're going to do is get you a body hammer. And then start flattening as much as you can. I'll have to fix that. So once you've got that down as close to flat as you can get it, then we'll come back with our seam seal. I'll probably put a couple more screws in this just to help it. We'll come back with our seam seal and go around the whole edge and any little spot where we can get fumes, and we'll have it sealed up. Well, we've got that done. See, we've run that seam sealer all the way around. There's a couple old holes there, plugged in. So now all we gotta do is the other side. Let's see how bad it is. Let's see. I know this has got a plate already over here. I don't think we'll reuse that. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah. About the same, if not. No, this side's actually worse. Alright, let's do it again. Well, there's our second pan. I've done this a little different on this one. I went ahead and cut for the where it goes around up to the transmission tunnel. It makes it feel a lot better. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and flatten all these ridges, and that way they can't bunch up. Like where you go ahead and put a screw in, it can't kink up. So hopefully that'll help it lay a little flatter. So there we go. Alright, once you've got your seam sealer applied, come back and make sure you put a glove on, because this stuff sticks to everything. And just go back and run your finger over all the edges and kind of work that in. You see, do that. Go back here, work up around here. And just smear it around. Make sure you get everything. Now, obviously, you know, we're just putting these makeshift floor pans in here. And these spots here I'm going to leave like that because I don't want to push it through the hole. But get over there. Just make sure you get all of it. Come back around here. Like that right there. And you can see that's some mean stuff. But it's good stuff. So there you go. Now you have successfully installed the most redneck, well, I won't say the most redneck, probably the most redneck would have been a stop sign or, you know, something like that. But, you know, for what we're doing, this is fine. And we're just, you know, we're just trying to keep the fumes out of the cab. Now, if you can probably see, well, right there, a little bit of daylight down there behind the brake pedal where the clutch rod goes through the floor. You know, you're not going to seal everything, but this is a good bit of it. So All right, on to something else. Well, it's been about 24 hours, and seam sealer is definitely cured. So I've got new floorboards. Uh-oh, might have to fix that hole right there. How did I not see that yesterday? Yeah, we'll work on that a little bit later. So now let's get the mat laid back out. Yeah. Do it like that. And then well, it might go. Well, dadgummit. I might have to go on that side. There. Okay. Now, that should be alright. Yeah. I like it. Alright, now. Need to work on getting our CB put in. I got to get the old bracket out and get the new everything in, so that's what's next.